The Famous Brown TV show will hit you like a soul explosion. Solid gold soul. If you live and breathe solid gold soul, don't miss The Famous Brown TV show. Saturdays at 2 a.m., Sundays at 3 a.m. on CW Richmond.
Hey, welcome to The Famous Brown TV show. I'm Preston Brown. I'm your host. And it's always a pleasure to be able to come into your homes each and every week. And I got some good news for you. And I got some not so good news for you. Famous Brown is retiring from the restaurant business. That's right. Restaurant business takes up a lot of time. And for those that don't know, not only do I do this TV show, I have a radio show I do on the internet on richmondsoulradio.com. I have a used car lot. I just started renting cars. I'm in real estate school and I'm getting tired. But the restaurant is not going to close down, but I found me someone to come in and take it over. So it's still going to be the best soul food in town, the best soul food around, the best soul food in the East End. It's going to be at 5156 9 Mile Road, and we'll be telling you more about our new owners. And you're going to like them. And they can cook. Lady from down in Tappahannock, old country girl. So you know the food's going to be real good. All right, let's get to the show. I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back. Got something to tell you. Peace.
This is Kingfish Jr. live on the radio.
It's the best of Kingfish Jr. live on the air.
Paula, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I am the Kingfish Jr., the funniest man in radio.
Almost 70 minutes of the funniest, belly-shaking, foot-stomping comedy you must have.
Do you prefer to have sexual relationships with a woman or a man?
I'm afraid with a woman.
Why you prefer it over a man?
It's the truth and nothing but the truth.
I know.
How old is King?
See, now, I'm not going to tell that because I like some young women.
But you always told me to tell the truth on radio.
Well, I'm not going to tell my age, and that's the truth.
Order yours today. Mail $10 to Kingfish
Everybody,
TV.
this is Kingfish Jr., PhD, EDD, and you will see. Knows all and tells some. It's been brought to my attention, they wanted me to comment on what's happening in the news about the Asians, talking about people hating on them and racism. Number one, they've been hating on black people from day one. They just start hating on you. So don't get all upset, because we're used to it. And number two, it ain't no black people hating on you. And let me explain why black people ain't hating on you. They hate what you do and how you do things. For example, you give us a pint of rice and you give us baby shrimp. You give us 3 or 4 baby shrimp about that big and a pound of rice. We don't want baby shrimps. We want full-grown shrimp. Let's go!
garden grow. You got silver bell, you got taco shake. Pretty made all in a row. Just so walk in the dark. Walk in the dark. If you don't know how to do that, I'll show you how to walk that dog. Come on now, I'm just walking. I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm walking, walking on the wall. If you don't know how to do that, I'll show you how to walk that dog. Show you how to walk that down. Come on, son. Yabba-ba-dee-doo, yeah!
D&W Fashions inside the Jeff Davis Highway Flea Market with a brand new spot closer to the front. 5700 Jeff Davis Highway. Featuring men's fashions, leisure suits, Stacey Adams shoes, super sharp hats, including Kango, and all the accessories to go with it. D&W Fashions now featuring ladies' wool hats and ladies' handbags. D&W Fashions. Open Friday and Saturday 11 to 7. Sunday 11 to 6. Call 804-337-8869. Over the age of 50 and you live and breathe classic R&B. Southern soul, classic gospel, even classic rock. RichmondSoulRadio.com is on and cooking just for you. Go to RichmondSoulRadio.com on your pad, tablet, computer, and cell phone and listen 24 hours a day in digital stereo. Take us with you wherever you go.
Aren't you glad the weather is breaking out and changing? One day it's hot, next day it's cold. I got up this morning, it's a little chilly, so I'm taping this show early in the morning, but it's supposed to be in the 70s today. But one thing about spring, and about this spring, is election time coming up. And all those politicians gonna be coming out the woodwork. You ain't seen them. But they're coming out to tell you the fine job that they've done for you and for me, for everybody, and send them back. And as I look, I realize how messed up things are. I see that I ain't got nothing against Democrats, I ain't got nothing against Republicans. But the Democrats are sending out these promos on Facebook, and they pick different people who's trying to get reelected and talk about one or two, well, not one, they usually talk about two things that person has done. And most of them have been pushing, they've been fighting for electric cars. Ain't nothing wrong with electric cars, but I want somebody to go fight for my electric bill. Fight to reduce our electric bill. Then there's another one say they fought for free community college. Oh boy. You've been there all these years, and that's the best you can come up with. Two things. Everybody's running for election. Only two things you did the whole time you were there. And I realized one thing, that some people can't handle power and position. And then when it's a conflict of interest, you don't know which way to go. When you run for office, you run in to represent and speak on the behalf of the people in your district. And when you get elected and you go, they tell you to support and look out for the Commonwealth of Virginia, which becomes a conflict of interest. You're supposed to represent the interests of the people in your community. And then when you get there, they tell you, well, the hell with them, we want you to look out for us. You know, we got to come up with ways to create new laws. We got to come up with ways to create taxes so we can make more money for government. Government is, between government and corporate America, those are the worst enemies for the community and for the people. You know, look, I went to the bank the other day. I put, well, I ain't tell you, well, I put about $10,000 in one of my accounts. And I went back to draw some money out because I was going to do something and I wanted to carry cash with me. And it told me, I went to the ATM machine, told me this is all you can get today. You're at your limit. Ain't that some crap? You put your money in the bank and they tell you how much you can take out at a time. You see how the economy in America is so confused and messed up? Who come up with these bright ideas? If you could put X amount of dollars in the bank, you can't take but so much money out a day. What brain surgeon or highly intelligent person came up with a solution that you can't take your own money out the bank when you want it? And then I was reading somewhere where the banks are making billions of dollars on overdraft fee. I think it's about $35 when you overdraft something. They make it big. Look, you could put some money in the bank. Say you deposit some checks. The cash would be available right away, but your checks are on hold. You got your balance, say you got X amount of dollars, but only X amount of dollars available. Ain't that some crap? Well, let me get up off that. There's a whole lot of mess going on, and it ain't our fault. Let's get to our next video. I'll be right back. This Famous Brown, getting down.
Excuse me, brothers and sisters, please. If someone could just John Hall.
King looked out on his people and saw they were in great need. So he did what all great leaders do. He told them the truth.
Is this it? This is what I got all those ass whoopings for? I had a dream once. It was a dream that little black boys and little black girls would drink from the river of prosperity, freed from the thirst of oppression. But lo and behold, some 4 decades later, what have I found but a bunch of trifling, shiftless, good-for-nothing niggers? And I know some of you don't want to hear me say that word. It's the ugliest word in the English language. But that's what I see now, niggers. And you don't want to be a nigger. Because niggas are living contradictions. Niggas are full of unfulfilled ambitions. Niggas wax and wane. Niggas love to complain. Niggas love to hear themselves talk but hate to explain. Niggas love being another man's judge and jury. Niggas procrastinate until it's time to worry. Niggas love to be late. Niggas hate to hurry. Black entertainment television is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Usher, Michael Jackson is not a genre of music. And now I'd like to talk about soul playing. I've seen what's around the corner. I've seen what's over the horizon. And I promise you, you niggas have nothing to celebrate. And no, I won't get there with you. I'm going to Canada.
Yeah. I got a call from the child support office. Okay, Big G, you know what I'm talking about. Well, my money gonna end now. So, oh well, it is what it is. Let me tell you something that I need to say. Now you know what I'm trying to say. Don't act like you don't understand. Tell you something that I held till yesterday. They come telling me that the money is getting ready to end soon. For 18 years you've been paying me money. Well, it was good while it lasted. I got a call from child support saying the end is coming. Why they want to call me so soon? Maybe I can get another check. This is the last paycheck I'm gonna get from you. So let me tell you what you can do. Call my house, don't care what you do. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. For 18 years you've been paying for a son that don't belong to you. Okay now, so you know he ain't yours, so what? This thing started a long time ago. Yeah, how well I do remember when I found out you were sleeping with my best friend Flo. You know they say what goes around comes around. Check this out. But you didn't know that I was watching you. Just watching you run around looking like, oh Lord, you should have seen it. I say, if you can do it, baby, I can too. I sure did, and he was a better man. Trust me when I tell you that. I went out one night with your best friend. He made me feel so good. I prayed the night would never end. It's just the last paycheck that I'm gonna get from you. I ain't worried about it now. I guess I'll go on. So Big G, let me tell you what you can do. You know what you can do. Now listen to what I'm trying to say. Don't you call my house, don't care what you do. You can't call anybody, just don't call my 7 years. For 18 years you've been paying for a son that don't belong to you. Well, he sure do look like you. You know they say feed them till they look like them. To tell the truth will set you free and make a brighter day. Well, I'm telling the truth, and you did set me free. So now you know he's not your son, so go on anyway. Okay, he ain't yours, so now you know. It's back. For 18 years I had to pull your chain. And you know it's a shame when you have to force somebody to take care of your child. Someone had to pay and he was carrying your name. Well, Big G Jr., how you like him now? If this is the last paycheck that I'm gonna get from you, well, say bye to those diamond rings.
Okay, we're right back and we're almost out of time. But before I go, I got to tell you what's on my mind. You know, through the years that I've been on this earth, and my experience working with people in the religious world, I work with politicians, I work with people on the street. We got some messed up people out here, and they don't care about nobody but themselves. And as long as you go and get in something for them or go along with the program, you cool. But once they can't get what they want, they become very cruel, and it ain't right. And not this show, but another show, I'm gonna get down to tell you some of the experience I had when I was in radio, when I ran for the General Assembly. I ran to be a senator, and some of the corruption and this crookedness and dishonesty that I saw when I'm trying to do the right thing and bring right ideas from the community to the General Assembly. They don't want that. But I'm not going to talk about it this show. My next show, my guest is going to be our sheriff, Miss Irvin, or Sheriff Irvin. She's been down to earth, been knowing her for years, and I called her because I wanted to talk to her, and I wanted her to talk to you. So my guest on my next show is going to be our sheriff. But right now, that's it for tonight. I'm Preston Brown. Thank you for sharing your time with me tonight, because time is precious. It's a resource. You can't beg it, borrow, steal it, or loan it. The only thing you can do with time is spend it. And your past is like a canceled check. It's already written. All you have is this moment. You take it moment by moment and put God in your life, and everything gonna work out all right. I'm P.T. Brown, getting down like a boss.
Ain't nothing like an outdoor party. If y'all came to party with me, let me hear you say yeah. Ladies, do you know I'm your rock stone doll, baby? Warm me up, baby. Yabba dabba dabba doozer, baby. I came here to party with you. This is the friendly ghost, not the Holy Ghost. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, check this out for me. Walked in this place, so proud to see the big girls of the busy, they were rocking to the go-go beat. The way they shake that booty sure looks good to me. I say, come here, big girl, let me rock your world. Show that to me. She was doing the butt, sexy, sexy, doing the butt, sexy, sexy. Ain't nothing wrong if you wanna do the butt all night long. Ladies, if you know you're toting that trunk back there, say yeah. You know we're looking at it. Oh,
Hi, I'm Tina, all the way from Lynchburg, Virginia. Hi, and I'm Tina, all the way from Culpeper, Virginia.
And you were at?
We are at Famous Grounds. Come on down and check him out.
Oh, y'all stars tonight. Some people put a little damn
The Civic don't mind. She like to be on TV. I don't. When people come on my job, I saw you on TV. That won't mean. No, Barbara.